It's time for the improv punch-up! I'm your host, Leslie Cherapy, alongside my co-host, Tong La.
Yeah, I can't juggle. Hello, everyone.
And the other co-host, Angus McDonald.
Hey, it's me.
He didn't even try to juggle.
Well, I can't juggle. That was really impressive, Leslie.
Thank you. Yes, for people who are just listening on the audio,
or assholes as we call them.
But you should. We do shoot this in video, and we are shooting this over. What is this called? What is this platform called?
The internet.
The internet. Yeah. We're shooting over the internet. I did a little bit of juggling up top during the intro, and I don't know. I think that's going to be a regular thing from now on.
Oh, it's going to be a regular thing.
Regular thing for you or a regular thing for the show?
Like, do we have to do it too?
Yeah, you guys have to learn how to juggle. You guys have to learn how to juggle. You guys.
I don't know where to get those like the little balls.
Angus, I think you know.
Angus, I know. Or I can get little balls.
Angus has a guy.
I have a little ball guy. You guys are right.
That's right, folks. The improv punch-up is back. Back in the flesh. We've been in our self-imposed artistic quarantine, and that includes the news. We don't pay attention to it.
Nope.
That includes what else, guys?
The weather.
The weather.
Yeah,
I don't know what the weather is.
We don't speak to our families anymore.
Nope. In fact, since last talking to everyone, we've all uploaded our consciousness to a computer. Like Angus. So we're all part of the same computer.
Yes, we're all part of a simulacrum.
Yes.
Is that a word?
Yep, that's a word.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the right word for the situation. Definitely a word, though.
Okay.
But we've been staying away from the news, staying away from the I mean, we got a humdinger of an assignment
again.
Today,
they need us again.
Of course.
Let us tell you. But first,
let me explain the show. Explain the show.
Let's explain what this show is to the people out there.
This show, the Improv Punch-Up, is a show where we take movies, video games, books, pamphlets, that one business card that always floats around in your wallet, and we take stuff like that and we improve it. We punch it up. We improve. I don't appreciate your guys' gestures while I'm doing this.
Oh, we're trying to help you out here.
It's my turn.
Helping you out here.
My turn. Okay. We take it and we use our improv skills because the three of us are master improvisers. And we get paid the big bucks. The big bucks.
We get paid so much money.
We get paid so much money from the Hollywood bigwigs to take like a movie or a clips or whatever and improve it with our improv. So, for example, we might take a line of dialogue like,
"I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too."
And we'll use our improv skills to punch it up like,
"There's a snake withering around in the grass, my sweet prince. Would you like to enter this van and we can discuss it more?"
Oh, it's over.
Sorry, is it done?
That's it?
No, wait. It doesn't. I can tell his face. It's not done yet. There's a pregnant pause.
All right, now it's done.
Now it is done.
Okay, great.
Wow.
Oh, I like how you used. You changed the entire thing.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just got to take a shitty line of dialogue and eradicate it, and then just make something new on top of it.
Build it up from, burn it down and rebuild it from the ashes, sort of a thing.
So maybe like a page one, rewrite.
Now, your tongue is hinting at our latest project. Our last few projects have been in this time where we're our self-imposed exile quarantine type thing, simulacrum. We've been punching up full movies lately.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and it's insane because we got an email because we're uploaded into the internet and consciousness, all that stuff right now, and we opened up this email from a little director called Nolan.
Yeah, not familiar with their work.
No, never heard of him. Never at all. But Leslie, what kind of movie are we doing today?
Well, apparently, Chrissy Knowles has a new movie coming out that I guess was delayed for some reason. I don't know what's going on there, but it's a movie called Tenet. T-E-N-E-T.
Ooh,
what's this movie about?
I thought it was the 10th sequel to E.T.
Right. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, that might be something.
Maybe there's something.
But that might be something to play with. I don't know. I'm not sure. But guys, looks like we got another page one rewrite on the desk, and it's up to us now. I believe you two watched this trailer, and I restrained because I'm a virgin.
Okay, I don't see how that's related at all, but okay.
I'm a big virgin. I'm a
nothing wrong with that.
Raging virgin.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't relate to the movie.
No, I know. Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with being just a raging, just full of energy virgin.
Okay, maybe we can use that somehow.
Oh no. I don't know. I feel like some raging virgins have been responsible for some bad shit.
But Leslie, I think it's true because this movie I hear comes out today.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's bit concerning.
Yeah, but
because it's like, what time is it? Because it's got a screen soon.
Yeah, it's gonna screen any second now.
Yeah,
but Chrissy Knowles needed something. He looked at the movie. He's like, this is absolute shit. We need the punch up guys to fix this up. And Leslie was so proud of his work that he's like, I don't want to see it until it's released.
That's right.
Yeah,
because I mean, if we're doing a page one rewrite, I don't need to see the trailer. I don't need to see the trailer. But this movie is being released today, so we're saving you a movie ticket here. We're saving you a movie ticket here. And I mean, we all know that movie theaters are doing really, really well right now. And they don't need your business, right?
They were doing really well before.
Yeah. Before we entered our single.
We assume nothing changed, and I think you also save yourself some money because tickets are expensive, popcorn's expensive. Just stay home, because if you ended up at a theater, you'd just be sitting in front of a giant screen that's going to show you exactly what's about to happen. Right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
This
is going to get pumped into the theaters.
Boys, what did you think about this trailer? And
confusing.
Yeah, so we had to work with the old trailer, and we had to work with it, and it was so hard to make this rewrite, but we finally cracked the code. But like the original trailer, confusing. Like Angus said.
For sure.
No idea what's happening.
It was loud. It was confusing. It was
lots of Inception type of sound mixing where it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, darn.
Yeah, which everybody kind of did to death after Inception, so.
Yeah. Now, what kind of movie is this from the trailer? Are we thinking more of an action?
It's definitely
a comedy or what? What are we
going for? Comedy?
No, which maybe is one of the problems. I think it could probably Chrissy Nolan movies, from what I hear, are famously humorless. You can't even imagine a Christopher Nolan character laughing.
Oh, not even like The Dark Knight when the Joker laughs.
Oh yeah, I guess, but he's like the only. Actually, he's probably the only Christopher Nolan character I can only think of laughing. And then there's that classic scene where Batman, like, someone leaves and he's like, "So that's what that feels like." But there's no one else around, so why is he still doing the voice?
And
why is he talking to himself?
I want to use that line in our rewrite.
Of course.
To answer your question, Leslie, it's like a psychological, cerebral espionage. It's
time seems important.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a long movie, which,
yeah.
And that just doesn't work. That just doesn't work in today's market.
I think ideally our version should be like 40 minutes long. Or less.
Probably. Yeah.
Something about that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we should probably time this.
Yeah, we should probably hit the timer there.
But
let me throw you some more things here. I've heard, and now it's not a spoiler for our movie here, but the word afterlife was mentioned, and the world preventing World War III was also mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it seems like it's about some kind of Wow. There's very secretive things. Yeah. At times seems important.
Yeah.
Okay. So Robert Pattinson's in it. I hope that's not a spoiler.
What this is screaming to me is that Tenet should be a road trip movie. Tenet should be just a
good
classic
road
road trip movie. You know, perhaps there's a family, perhaps maybe it's not a family, maybe it's two friends. I don't know, but
maybe it's people who are opposites and they're brought into they're forced into a situation in which they all need to cooperate. Love that.
Yeah. So I'm thinking road trip. I'm thinking crazy adventures along the way.
Sure. Is there a heist involved? We did mention espionage of sort. I know there's a car chase in this trailer too, and then a reverse car chase.
I mean,
yeah, where the people chase the cars. Yeah, I think cars are important. The cars are definitely a big part of this movie.
Cars. Time.
And I'm not talking about the cars from Pixar, but maybe I should be.
And I'm not talking about
Pixar,
Time from In Time with Justin Timberlake. Not talking about that.
And you're not talking about the spice, but maybe we should be.
Maybe we should be.
Maybe we should be.
Leslie, what else do you think here? I mean, you're head lead writer here.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil anything for you, so maybe you should take point on this.
Yeah, you know, road trip movie. Like, I think there should be a romance, perhaps. You know, and I think we should probably put in like a really big, well-known character that people kind of identify. Maybe not right away. You know?
Kind of our brand.
Let's make this make sense.
Yeah. But you know, maybe we have like a big featured moment from a very prominent 4-quadrant character. You know,
right.
You know?
I'm going to give us a challenge here. I'm going to issue a challenge.
Yeah. Oh, challenge. Is this new?
A challenge is on the floor.
I'm going to challenge
an improv punch-up challenge is on the floor. An improv punch-up challenge is on the floor.
A challenge, you say?
A challenge.
I'm going to challenge us to not rely on anything from the Fast and Furious franchise, because we'd love to go there with cars. We love to go there with cars.
We love cars.
We also love cinematic universes.
We do.
Maybe this movie doesn't need to be one, but we can bring a character in. I don't know if that necessarily makes it some kind of expanded univeres. We love
something from the Noliverse. Who knows?
The Noliverse. Yeah, sure. The saddest movies. It's like, this movie ties into what's the backwards one? Memento.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah. Oh, so
okay. So the title of this movie is a palindrome. Should the movie be a palindrome? In that if you play it forwards or backwards, it's the same thing?
The same movie?
Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's an interesting challenge. Is there an improv punch-up challenge on the field?
I think there might be. I don't know how we would do it, though.
Okay, well, I guess we'd
have to clearly define the midpoint of the movie.
Oh, here we go. We're going to boil it down, and then we're going to start.
Okay.
Road trip movie. Maybe a little bit of romance, some comedy, big quadrant character, and the movie, like the title, is a palindrome. Ladies and gentlemen, and nine non-binary pals, the Improv Punch-Up presents to you a page 1 rewrite of Tenet.
See a man behind the wheel of a car. He's tired from driving, but he shows no sign of stopping. He wipes sweat from his brow, smells his hand. It's gross.
Everyone ready for this fishing trip?
Yay!
Okay, don't get too excited now. I mean, fishing is known to be boring.
Don't worry, I won't. This sucks. I
Shut up,
fishing.
Steve. Shut up, Steve.
Now, boys. My boys are not going to talk to each other like that. I didn't raise you to
stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Darryl, stop it. Dad.
Boys.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir. Continue the phrase.
Sorry,
sir.
Weed. Weed. Yep.
Hey, Sir Weed.
Sorry, Sir Weed.
Now, I love you kids. Let me pull over here. I love you kids, but this is a big trip for us, okay? Now, Dad had to sell a lot of weed in order for us to take this trip, and I want us to savor it. You know, I'm not going to be here forever.
Dad, you didn't even tell us where we're going.
Yeah, we just know that there will be fishing once we get there. But I haven't seen water for days.
Years even.
Well, kids, I didn't want to tell you because of this place's history with your mom, R.I.P.
Mom?
But there was a good enough deal, and, you know, the past is in the past, and this place can't hurt us anymore, okay? What does this place can't do to us anymore, guys?
It can't
hurt us.
That's right.
Can't hurt us.
Look.
So wait, so you sold a bunch, you had to sell a bunch of weed, and it was still a deal?
Of weed.
A shitload of weed, and it was still a deal?
It was a deal.
Maybe
you know?
it was a better deal. You would have sold less weed, Dad. Do you ever think about the example you're setting for us, your sons, Darryl and Steve?
Do you want me to turn this car around? Because I'll do it.
Stop talking back to him, Steve.
Darryl, stop it. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me.
Boys,
Dad.
We're going, okay? And if I hear one more outburst,
Sorry,
I'm turning
sir.
this car around.
Sorry, sir. We.
I'll turn back the radio on.
They drive. The father wipes sweat off his brow, smells his hand again. Ugh, fuck. They pass a sign on the highway. Camp Crystal Lake.
Wow.
Cut to black. Cut to the Pentagon.
Yes, come in. Welcome to the Pentagon. Hello. Yes.
Hi. Yeah.
Oh,
hi.
Hello.
It's my first day on the job here. I'm an aerial satellite specialist.
Oh, an aerial satellite specialist. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Where are you from?
I don't know if I'm at liberty to say.
You want to be pals?
I sure it would be nice to have a friend in the. I'm really just trying to get to the satellite imaging area of the Pentagon.
No. Let's be pals. I don't get to talk to enough people at front desk of the Pentagon, so this is exciting to me.
I told you to not get in my way.
The stranger, after coldly killing the desk attendant, blows smoke from his silenced pistol and puts it back in his. Yes, he holds it like a cigarette. He puts it back into his well-fitting, tailored suit, black tie, gray shirt. He buttons the single button and calmly adjusts his tie as he walks back behind the desk, pressing multiple buttons under the desk, and they each make an interesting sound.
Yeah, he does a thumb scan, a retinal scan, a smell scan.
No. Any more scans?
He has to spit into a tube.
He has to.
He drops a marble down like a really long staircase.
Oh, cranberries.
He has
Password
to
accepted. Hello, I am the satellite interface. How may I help you?
Engage Operation Tenet.
Maximum level clearance required. Please. And the screen cracks and the AI reacts as though it's been shot. Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Yeah, AI feels a lot of pain. That's the only.
Now to type in this linky link.
The very long link, and he says the whole thing, including the syntax.
Yeah.
http:// //
And he's like doing the like hunting and pecking. He's only typing with 2 fingers. It's clear at this point that this guy is a boomer.
We cut back to the Camp Crystal Lake.
Wow.
And the boys are fishing alone. Their father is nowhere to be seen.
Pretty
Steve,
nice. Yeah, Darryl? Sorry.
fishing sucks.
That's what I said. Why were you so excited in the car?
Dad was trying to bribe me with weed.
Really?
Yeah, he said if I was excited, he would give me more of that crystal kush.
Okay, it's kind of a fucked up relationship for a dad to have with one of his sons.
Whatever. He just didn't think you were cool enough for it, even though you're the older one.
Wait a second. Wait. When we started, I was clearly the dejected, like, cool kid, and you were like the excited dweeb, and now you're the cool one?
I've been putting up a front. You'll never know when I'm in front of Dad. In fact, you're a beta, Steve.
Oh, come on. I don't even fully get what that means, but it hurts my feelings. Ow. 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 Why are you...
The hook like goes in and out of his skin.
Oh, God. Why you got me?
What
Please.
are you, Steve?
Catch and release. Catch and release. Please.
Say what you are.
I'm a beta, I think.
Don't you forget it. Oh, Dad's coming. Dad's coming. Be cool.
I thought I was cool.
And the boys see a silhouette that just looks impossibly like their dad, kind of sprinting towards. But as it is revealed, it's not Dad. It's someone else.
That's
and
not
this
Dad.
person has clearly a message. They're sprinting towards the boys.
Oh, but they look like they have something important to say.
This is scary. I'll fend them off.
Boys, ow, oh, my eye.
I'm gonna reel him in. I'm gonna reel him in. No. You're pulling him out of the socket.
There's something wrong with your dad. There's something wrong with your dad.
Wait.
What? Who are you?
I'm just a camp counselor here at Camp Crystal Lake. There's something wrong with your dad. He tried to sell me some weed, and I said, well, try it first. Try it first so I know it's not bunk, man. Don't fucking pull that shit on me, man. Because I've been fucked before, and I have been fucked before. And kids, don't get fucked when you're buying drugs, okay? That's an important life lesson. But anyways, back to your dad. Your dad took the weed. He rolled it up. It was a raw paper. Only use raw paper, kids, because the other stuff is like bleach and stuff. And you don't want that in your lungs. And that's an important lesson, kids. Anyway, back to your dad. So your dad rolled it up and then he took a hit. And once he took the hit, he expelled it, which is very important, okay, kids? Because you want to,
we both know how to smoke weed.
Yeah, our dad's a drug dealer.
That's harmful to your lungs. Anyway, back to your dad. Your dad exhaled the smoke and then he dropped down and he started convulsing. He's still alive. Oh, no. Come.
Okay.
The kids, they run. It's a very Fall Guys type course that they have to.
Yeah, they go through the whirly gig.
Yeah, they go through the whirly gig.
We did sign a promotional deal with Fall Guys.
Yes, we did.
Of course. And then music from Fall Guys plays.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how it goes.
I don't remember either.
It's the music from Fall Guys, but every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Boys.
Oh, no, wait, one second. I'm having trouble with DoorDash or Gatecrash. I can't remember. The names are confusing.
Steve, hurry up.
Boys, this is it for me. It's curtain. Someone poisoned my weed.
Listen, kid. Don't you pass out on us. Don't be a beta.
No, this is Dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Dad's the one convulsing.
Dad,
no, look, I understand that counselor running up to us was really confusing.
Yeah.
Boys, look, the fact of the matter is that I am a beta. I made mistakes. Like I said before, I'm not going to be around forever, and this is it for me.
Steve, can I get an aside here?
Yeah, sorry, just one sec, Dad.
I only have a few precious seconds left.
Just please.
Dad, don't be a beta.
Come on.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Darryl, what's up?
Dad sounds a lot different when he's dying. Can
Right?
we even, he sounds like the camp counselor is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. Are you not at all concerned that we, for a long time when that guy was running towards us, we thought he was Dad, but then something gave it away that he wasn't Dad, but
And
we
now-
were also able to tell that he had an important message to deliver?
That's
Darryl,
right.
I have a theory. Follow me on this.
Okay, go.
Steve walks over to the counselor who came out and tried to get weed, and pulls out his pocket knife and slashes him on the cheek. And on their father, the scar appears as though it's always been there.
They're the same person.
They're the same person.
But time travel.
It's like a time thing. Dad, before you died, did you work here?
Dad.
Many years ago?
Yes, kid. Sorry, my voice has been a little inconsistent. Having a fucking.
It's okay, Dad. It's always been this way.
Don't like. Fuck
Give you
off.
notes while you're dying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dad. Do you think maybe this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been a drug dealer? Kind of like, how Mom suggested?
This wouldn't have happened if not for that man going to the
Penta, what?
The what? The what?
I didn't say Penta. I just said pen.
Okay, so it's not Penta.
The pen. To.
He said Penta.
Okay,
He said-
Penta. Okay. Wait.
Wait, maybe he has more to say.
Go.
I'm-
Penta. Go.
I'm gone.
Gone.
Penta,
Okay.
I'm gone.
Penta, I'm gone.
The Penta, I'm gone.
The life drains out of the father.
And then the camp counselor kid also dies because they're the same being, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, why would the future version dying affect the young version?
because
dying?
the
Yeah, I
Tenet
could see
time
I could see the
travel-
reverse being true.
Because
Wait, is this
invent our own
reverse
rules.
time travel? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense.
This doesn't make sense because that's
Doesn't
what
make
Christopher Nolan movies are all
Yeah, 'cause
about.
Fuck you for trying to pay attention to the movie.
So he dissolves. Both versions dissolve,
Yeah.
kind of like the snap in Infinity War.
Exactly like the snap in the Infinity
Yeah.
War.
But the camp counselor gets out one last message.
Of course.
Oh,
Dad?
It looks like you have to go to the pent.
we know that.
I'm
Yeah,
gone.
Okay,
okay.
so,
Penta, I'm
so,
gone.
so he had one last message, one last breath to say.
Yeah.
And he ended up saying the same thing as the older version of
Yeah,
that.
right? They're definitely. But what confuses me is why would you start finishing a word? Because clearly Penta's not like, it's not like, what is it, 5 of something? They clearly meant to say something else, then full stop, then another sentence. I'm gone.
Ah.
Why not finish the thing you were saying?
Steve, I think we have to work
Daryl?
together.
No.
I
Come on,
don't
we're
want
brothers. I'm 2 years older than you, but you're clearly higher status than me. I don't think we'll ever get along.
I've never shown you this, but he
The
takes
fishing rod is a sword?
yeah, it is.
Ow.
And he kind of pokes him a little bit to prove it.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a sword. I'm bleeding now. Okay,
Let's
just
go.
a little bit. God, that's like really superficial, but it hurts.
We need to find some clues.
Yeah.
But before that, we cut back to the Pentagon.
He's still typing the link in.
Colon. Tilde bang.
Tilde bang.
Slash. Dot. Oxen free.
And then enter.
A young recruit
Enter.
enters. I have that T you were asking. Oh, who are you? What did you do with the satellite interface AI?
And we
I was
cut to-
bringing
Bleeding
her
on the
tea.
floor. The satellite AI is bleeding on the floor.
This young recruit picks up cradles the neck and head of the dying AI construct. No, talk to me. Come on, don't do this.
I'm
Zero.
dying, Daniel. I loved you. I'm Pentagon.
No.
And we also look to the screen where the man in the suit was typing in the long URL, and the screen shows site not found.
Oh shit!
Hey, wait a second, sir.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from that keyboard, or I'm gonna have to shoot you. You killed my AI friend.
I agree. You know what? Yes.
Okay, thank
I did
you.
kill your friend.
Thank you.
And I deserve to die. May I be allowed 2 keystrokes at the keyboard?
Oh, you know what? Sure, why not? Who am I to deny a man the last request? And if you step away, I won't have to kill you. I just put you in jail.
Backspace.
And we get a montage that lasts about, let's say 7 minutes, but to the music of
Backspace. Backspace. Dot. 6, 9. Enter.
What have you done? You madman! All the satellites are changing position.
Don't worry, young man. You'll soon see my plan. All will be revealed.
Wait,
Probably in about 20 minutes.
My gun, it turned back into
A baby gun.
a baby gun. I can't fire this. It's just a baby. Wait. My clothes, they're turning into baby clothes. Shirt too tight.
And now we cut to like an aerial shot of everybody in the Pentagon turning into babies.
Yeah, just that one guy's clothes turned into a baby, but he said, and they're all like those like newborns, like the ugliest babies.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like,
And we cut back to this older gentleman, and he goes operate, and he picks up a candlestick phone, and he dials 7 4 2 9 3 1 8.
The number you just called is not available. Please try again.
Darn it. 7 4.
And he does this another 4 times before he gets it right.
We cut back to the two brothers finally putting aside their differences. Look, Darryl.
And they're on the road at this point. They are well into their journey.
And they're riding on a
They're in the
bicycle.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Crystal Lake, the Grand Canyon. Yeah. I
They're
don't
riding
remember
on-
what state the Pentagon's in, but you're riding a bike and I'm like hugging.
Yeah, you're
behind
hugging
you.
me, and it's actually not a bike. It's just 2 segways
Yes.
that are like right next to each other, so that we can.
I call
split
those
apart.
bikes sometimes.
That we can split apart at any time.
Sure. Yeah. I feel more comfortable if we just ride like this. Can I just hug?
Steve, I
hold
can't
you?
make this jump on my. I can't do this when you're hugging me like this.
But Darryl, have you ever thought that maybe when Dad said, "Go to the Penta,"
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Can you talk me through this again? I don't understand why you
Penta.
think that means the Grand Canyon needs to be jumped. I just don't get it.
Well, and then he
Talk
starts.
me through it again.
He like does a screeching halt.
Whoa.
Steve, come with me for a second, and then he
Yeah, of course.
unsheaths his fishing rod. and
Careful.
drawing patterns on the ground, and
It's really not good for your sword.
Shut up, Steve.
Ah!
And
Ow!
he does like
you cut my cheek.
oh,
Interesting.
might be something
maybe,
later.
maybe. No, sorry. The cut forms on my cheek, on Steve's cheek, and the like Dutch angle zoom on the cheek, and it goes. It's like, ow, that hurts.
and the blood goes onto like this. Looks like an ancient drawing that's that Darryl kind of drew up.
Yeah.
He's trying to like, like when Charlie Day's pointing at the board and being like kind of conspiracy theory type of thing. That's what Darryl has
The
on
famous meme.
Yeah, the famous meme. That's what Darryl has in the sand of the Grand Canyon. It's just like drawing a bunch of stuff, writing the word Penta a lot. I'm gone. Yeah, it says if I jump the Grand Canyon, we can shut the door. What does that mean?
I don't know. I think these are the scrawlings of a madman.
Shut the door of time.
Yeah. You know what? If you make a pentagon, the shape,
Yeah.
it kind of looks like a clock.
It almost looks like a wristwatch.
It almost looks like a wristwatch. You're absolutely right.
And there's this word if we just jig it up like this, it says Tenet.
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 What does that mean?
Hmm.
Let me Google what that means. 1 second.
Got back to the call has now gone through in the Pentagon. Hello. Sorry about that. It just took a while. I'm so bad at these things. It was a 4. Anyways, Operation Tenet is underway, starting with the Pentagon and now radiating out towards the rest of the world.
Good job,
That's right.
younger me. Good job.
That's right, sir.
Sir, what?
Sir Weed, man.
It's at this point that the boomer on the phone, agent secret guy, turns slightly, and you see a new angle on his face. You see his right cheek, and there's a scar across it.
Don't you worry. Every other age group except for boomers, no one will be affected by this. Everyone, us boomers must enjoy everything, and we must not allow anything for anyone else. And don't worry, sir. The operation has already begun, and we will soon have our way. Okay,
Good
thanks.
job.
I love you too.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you. Say it again.
I love you.
I love you.
You hang up.
You hang up?
Oh my God, stop it. Oh.
Click.
We cut back to the brothers. They're on the road now. They're getting ready for the jump. It says
but before we cut to the brothers, there was kind of the shot of the map and a dotted line kind of scrolling through the United States, and they're now in Alaska.
It says a principle or belief, especially one of the main principles of a religion or a philosophy. That's what tenet means.
That's a confusing definition.
Yeah, it's incredibly vague word, I think.
Yeah.
It could mean anything.
I still think we should jump the canyon.
Okay, do you think we have enough room now that we're in Alaska?
Okay. Yes, we do. We have a running start.
The camera pans and there is just a long a ramp that says entrance, or a sign that says entrance to ramp to Grand Canyon.
I think
signed Evel Knievel, 1967.
67. Okay, Darryl, I think I'm ready to let go of you and do this on my own.
Steve, if you make this, you won't be a little bitch. Or beta.
Thank you. No, thank you. And what if you make it? What will this make you if you make it?
I don't know. Maybe a tenant.
Maybe, but based on the definition, I don't think so.
I still don't know what it means, to be honest. I just thought it sounded cool if I said it.
It's like a core belief.
Steve, there's no time.
Okay.
They go up and they are at the top of the ramp about to go down. And look over, and who do we see but a certain pro skater about to drop in to do the same jump.
Wait a sec. Is that Bob Burnquist?
Yeah, me, Bobby B. Sorry, guys, I was just getting ready to do a McTwist over the...
Hey, man.
That's my move.
The McTwist?
I think so. If it makes you feel any better, I always thought you were better than Tony Hawk.
Oh, thanks, man. You know, that guy can't smith grind like I can.
No, he can't. He can't even nollie.
No.
Bobby, we're about to go off this ramp. We need your help. Can you launch us over the canyon?
No, but I can give you this can of...
Wait a second.
Beans.
What year were you born?
1967.
Wait, I don't know if that makes it.
Is there something?
I don't know if that makes him a boomer, but I've been very
side
yes. Bob, can you just give us a second? Dude,
yeah, sure.
Conversation's happening while they're.
Cool. I'm having a seizure though, and I have precious seconds.
Okay, well, just hold on.
Yeah,
okay.
Hold on.
No worries.
But the conversation's happening as they're like getting ready to, fling off the ramp. Like it's we're going high speed with this conversation.
I think we only need our brotherly affection to get us across this. I don't think Bob Burnquist's random can of beans will help us.
I didn't realize he made it to the age of boomer now.
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. He might be Gen X.
Can we get rid of him?
I think Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. He just turned into a baby.
Riding a skateboard.
Riding a skateboard. Babies can't ride skateboards. Little Bobby B, no!
And the
drone
Bobby-
shot. There's a drone
Drone
shot of sweeping over the rest of Alaska and basically the entire length of this ramp to the Grand Canyon. And as we do the drone shot, we see hordes and hordes of people, elderly, young, just turning into babies, getting even younger, turning into zygotes even. It's very impressive.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but yeah.
And Bobby goes off the ramp first. He was the first one to go off. And
Little baby.
And little baby, yeah, and he just kind of launches off.
Yeah.
And the Steve and Darryl are close behind, but they aren't able to make the full distance unless they use the baby in the sky to kind of leapfrog to make it across.
So they push baby Bob Burnquist down into the pit of the Grand Canyon, and they're almost free. They see. And they realize that this wasn't a ramp over the Grand Canyon. No, they see the Pentagon coming into view. And the only thing that is blocking the way of them getting over to the Pentagon, a giant windmill.
No. Is this the Fall Guys
It's
music?
like the whirly
Yeah,
gig.
and
Yeah,
then-
this is the Fall Guys music, yeah.
Yeah, and then a bunch of Fall Guys appear, and they're all running towards the.
They're grabbing each other, and it's pretty fucking frustrating. They're grabbing each other, and it's like,
Yeah, it's like, come on,
like,
man,
stop.
like stop grabbing me, like
And Steve and
Darryl.
Darryl.
they're reaching this windmill. They're reaching it.
Boof. And Darryl gets hit.
No, Darryl, no!
Steve.
And he falls into pink goo.
And he was able to kind of launch his fishing rod up into the sky for his brother. Remember what I said. And he doesn't get to finish.
Wait, you said so many things. I'm trying to remember. One of them was that I was a beta bitch. I don't know, brother.
And he never gets to finish.
Steve clears the windmill and lands. And when he lands, there's a flash of light. And he's inside the Pentagon for publicity's sake.
Yeah,
Wait.
I've been
Hello?
expecting you. It's dark. It's just Steve, kind of in like a white room, but he knows it's the Pentagon, but it's sort of like that white room from the Matrix, and he just
Hello?
hears that voice. I said, I knew you would come for me. I've been waiting for you.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm you. You.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm Stevie Weed.
I'm
you sure?
Stevie Weed.
I'm Stevie Weed. I'm
What?
Stevie Weed.
I'm Stevie Weed.
I'm Stevie
No.
Weed.
And then the room turns to black. And there's only a spotlight on on Steve.
Oh,
And then
the
another
man in the
spotlight.
suit comes out.
so bright.
The man in the suit comes out slowly, kind of saunters in.
Well, my young counterpart. It's good to see you.
You're me, and I'm you.
You. The older Steve Weed, he takes a knife and he holds it to his arm.
Well, wait a second. I'm the younger version of you. That would have no effect on me.
No, in this version it does.
Oh, wait, it does.
It does.
Wait, does it?
Wait, did we establish that? I think so.
No, because I cut the younger version of my dad, and the cut appeared on the older version of my dad.
All right.
I thought that this would work.
No,
Double check.
That looks really deep.
It is.
Yeah, no,
it is.
I'm fine.
You're fine?
I'm
Fuck.
fine.
Wow.
Are you okay? That's
Classic Steve Weed.
You're losing a lot. 'Cause,
Glass. Oh my God.
I can see you have the scar. This fresh cut on my cheek has now become a scar on your cheek.
Yes.
Kind of like in Looper, I think. Which was that a Nolan movie?
We get another man walking from behind the shadows, and this is the man over the phone call that we heard earlier.
Oh my God.
Can't let a younger boomer do an older boomer's work.
What do you mean?
You're done, kid.
You think I'm done? There's no way. No, you promised me. I'm a
done.
boomer. I am a boomer. I deserve everything in this world.
That's not gonna work.
The older boomer takes a knife and just completely lops off his arm too.
No,
Oh, that's what you were going to do. Oh, I thought you were trying to kill me. Oh,
no, but
is that not working?
No, I'm sorry, you guys. It's
don't
not.
do that.
No, you guys are both losing so much blood.
But
please.
It's not us who will lose out in the end, because we boomers will be around for decades to come, and we are going to be the only ones who get to enjoy anything. All of the security, all of the money, all of the homes, all of the nice entertainment.
But I don't understand. This is present day. I was born in the 90s. I don't understand. I don't think I'm a boomer. How is this possible?
The older man looks to the man who was on the phone, and they're both bleeding out. And then they lock eyes, and he goes, "It's him.
It's him.
The Tenet they wrote about.
No,
Steve Weed.
Steve.
I don't think you guys are using that word correctly.
He's the Tenet.
It's a core belief.
He's the Tenet.
No,
He's the Tenet.
You are the real Steve Weed man. Sir Weed man.
Look, do you guys want me to sell you some drugs? Because I'm about to go on a trip with my two sons.
And they both pull out katanas, and they both kind of ready them at their chests.
Please, I promise you that's gonna have no effect on me, you guys.
He's the Tenet.
He's the Tenet.
We didn't think it existed.
We have to stop the time loop. We have to stop him from being the real Tenet. And then they stab themselves.
I just
take that.
No, once again, I'm so sorry if I did that. I think it would affect you guys, but I must have been brought to the future when I was born because I'm a boomer out of time. I'm just like you guys. I am you guys. I was born in the 50s, but at birth I must have been taken to the 90s, and I've lived out among the millennials. What you're doing is wrong. The millennials are just trying to survive in this fucked up world that you guys, it's not all your fault, but I mean, you guys didn't help things, certainly. Oh, you guys are both dead, aren't you? You guys don't hear any of
No, we're listening.
Okay.
We like to listen.
We're listeners. We're boomers.
Yeah, come on.
Boomers famously aren't known for their listening skills.
Shut up.
Shut up, kid.
Go on.
Go. I don't know what you want me to do, though. What am I supposed to do?
Remember your brother's last words, do you?
Yeah, he said, remember what I said, but I don't remember. Am I just...
Remember.
I think I understand now.
The older man, Steve, dissolves.
Tenet. You're the Tenet.
You're the Tenet.
Okay, I think I understand.
You're not a beta. You're the
I'm
Tenet.
not a beta.
Tenet.
I am the alpha and the omega. I'm the beginning and the end. And whatever way you look at my life, it plays out in the same order. I know what I have to do.
He's standing beside or in front of the door of time.
Take me back to Crystal Lake. I'm going to become a counselor there so that I may become my own father. And he steps through the bead curtain that hangs in front of the door.
Yeah, it's not that epic. It's just
it's like an old dirty curtain of beads. Oh, okay. Oh, bright light.
Hey, welcome to Camp Crystal Lake,
Who said that?
1967. Hi, it's me,
Hey.
Andy. And looks like we got the last camper. All right, little Jason Voorhees, is that you?
Yeah, that's me. I can't swim so
right.
good, so you guys better keep an eye on me. And
Welcome, Jason. You're gonna have a great time here at Camp Crystal Lake, okay, buddy? Come on, I'll show you over to your bunk.
thank you. And then young Jason Voorhees, Stevie Weeds, looks over at like a stump, and there's a machete in it, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna use that later in my life."
And cut.
Credits. Produced by.
Now, as we promised,
Of course.
this movie is a palindrome.
It is. If you watch it in reverse. Now, I'm not saying you watch the scenes in reverse order. If you play the movie backwards, everything we said still makes sense.
All the words that we said is actually, it's like Yvonne Net Niage.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Yeah.
For those of you who are not aware of The Simpsons, it's a
And how did this,
thing.
honestly, how did the script start with a fishing trip? How did it end? There was probably some fishing
with
there.
some.
I mean,
I guess we could.
There was water.
It's alluded that he'll go fishing later.
Yeah. Well, that's the weird part. That's the weird part about shooting a scene about a father and son and his sons going on a fishing trip is if you play it backwards, it looks a lot like one of those sons going to summer camp with completely different characters and a completely different name when you play in reverse. That's just part of it, guys.
And much
that's just part of it. You're going to have to accept it. Okay. So it is a palindrome, and I don't want any complaints in the Twitter.
And much like
This
every
is a fucking palindrome.
it is like every Christopher Nolan movie, it always ends in like an annoyingly ambiguous way. In the way that's like, is it real? Is it not real? And we left the same thing for you guys on the table here.
Yeah, because that's the thing is Jason looks at the machete in the stump, and it's like it's not quite clear if it's actually a machete or not, and it's like spinning.
We don't even know if it's a stump.
And you're like, you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know.
You don't know.
We cut to black beforehand.
You don't know.
Maybe he died when he went through the beads.
Exactly. Maybe he died. Maybe the time machine was heaven. Maybe that is how the reverse. Because his dad. Well, and here's the thing, and I don't want any complaints because when the old version of his dad died, the young version died. So that was the only instance of the reverse effect. So that's an Easter egg. That's on purpose. That's the linchpin of the movie.
Like we're gonna get out of this right ahead. We're gonna get ahead of this right now.
Yeah, let's get out. In front
people
of this.
wondering how can the young version and the old version of Steve Weed exist in the same time? Is because Camp Crystal Lake time is different there. So when you spend 5 minutes in Crystal Lake, nexus. That's like 30. That's like 30 years in
Thank you,
regular.
Leslie.
Thank you.
And honestly, thank you, Leslie. I mean, it's clear to us, obviously, and it's clear to most of our it's clear to anyone who watched the video version of this. If you're an asshole listening to just the audio version of this, fuck you. Sorry.
Oh, great.
Oh, boys, that was great. Wow, what a punch up.
What a punch up.
We did Tenet. Save yourself a movie ticket.
We did Tenet.
That's what you're going to see if you go to the theaters.
You'll see this Zoom call, essentially. It's slightly better production.
Exactly.
Value.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, there'll be some more bois. Don't you worry.
Well, a few more bois. Yeah.
Boys, do we have anything to plug?
Chung, do you want to go? Should I go first? Do you want to go first?
You go first, Angus.
Me?
You're the star of the show. You're Steve Weeds.
Thank you. Steve Weeds accepts. Hey, guy, I think we were all Steve Weeds at one point.
I think so too.
Hey, thanks everybody for listening. If you liked this, I do another show on the Pod Cavern called Heroes Don't Do Paperwork. My two lovely co-hosts here have both been wonderful guests on it. Some more times than others. So do with that what you will. But it's a Heroes Don't Do Paperwork is it's like an improvised interview show where I play kind of like a character version of myself, living in a city full of people with superpowers. Thank you, Tung, for gesturing it. I interview oddball characters that exist in a world where everybody has superpowers. So it's a real fun show. If you like that kind of stuff, check it out on Podcavern.
That's right. And for me, just like Angus, we have the collective three here, the big three, the big Steve Weeds here, all have a show in the Podcavern at podcavern.com, an ever-growing flower of a podcast network that is just blooming and honeying out, or sapping out of the stump that is the podcast network. Check out all the shows at podcavern.com. Leslie?
Great. Wow. That's it,
he
guys.
really didn't leave anything for you there.
No, that's all that needs to be said. That's all that needs to be said. Great content over there at the Podcavern. But that's it. That's another punch up in the books, gang.
Another one.
That's
in the books.
another punch up in the books, and it's a pleasure to see you guys. And
well, we get to see more of each other now that we're all uploaded to the computer. Verse.
Simulacrum,
how are you guys
the
Simulacrum. I've been a member of the Simulacrum a little bit longer than you guys. How are you guys adjusting to your new digital life?
Yeah, it's okay. You've aged terribly inside here, but
I have. I really have. It's going to happen to you guys. It's going to happen to you guys.
Oh,
what's that?
This is weird. I just noticed that my hand is shrinking. It's becoming smaller.
What?
My other
I'm shrinking too.
Becoming smaller too.
No,
guys, I have the urge to run an obstacle course.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Wait, the gun in my holster is turned into a baby gun.
Not a baby gun.
Remember what I said!
The Improv Punch-Up is a Podcavern production. Special thank you to Kayla Marock for the amazing artwork and Johnny MacArthur for the awesome music. If you want to watch the clips we use along with us, check us out on YouTube, or check out this and more podcasting goodness at podcavern.com. In the meantime, like, subscribe, review, and enjoy.